Hi everyone, welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. I'm the S-Man, this is Ozzy, and today I think I'm going to build the Taming Raft and show you guys the Taming Raft I use, and maybe we can experiment with it, get a couple of tames, and the interesting part is, if you want to use it as a base, it's a really good thing to have. It helps you get a lot of tames, and you can pretty much tame in the comfort of your own home and go into some dangerous places to get some tames, like the swamp. I do have some species X seeds where you can make turrets out of plants, and we're going to go into the swamp. I'm going to use creative mode for this video, if you don't mind. It'll be easier to build the raft and everything. And we're going to go down to the swamp, and we're going to put one right in the middle of the swamp and use it as a small base. And we'll load it with a forge and everything, and we'll put turrets around it for some fun, and it'll keep a lot of the deadly beasties away from us. So that's what we're going to do in this video. Oh, by the way, this is our new addition. In the last video I was making, I ended up having to take out a therosaur, and a baby was running around. I claimed him. This right here is Toenails. Let me see, he's already grown. He was just a baby when I crypoded him. But that's Toenails. And now Fingers there, you have a buddy. Right? We'll get you a saddle later, Toenails, and you can hang out, talk to Fingers, and he'll tell you all the rules of the house and everything. Yeah, so have fun. Yeah. So let's go and fly on over to the swamp. I love creative mode. You can do anything you want. It's the same as like God mode, you don't get killed, you can fly around the map, you just gotta watch how fast you do it, otherwise you'll make your computer crash. So we're gonna find ourselves a nice little place in the swamp, and we're going to build ourselves a raft. And then we'll load it with some species X, and we'll make some plant turrets, and we'll take down some wild dinos with it so you guys can see, how all that works. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it. Let's see. Maybe over here somewhere. Ooh, a rhino. Hey, is that the female? I wonder if that's a female. We did take out a male a little while ago. And I know there's only supposed to be 2 at a time on the island. Where's my spyglass? Okay, is that the female? Or is it another male? What am I bringing that stuff up for? My spyglass here. My Fingers. Hey, that's another male. Huh. Put that freaking ceiling down, Kev. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get that male also because I want his pheromone. Yeah, I can take him down with the pistol. At least he went down this time. And the bird didn't eat it either. I should be able to collect it right away. That way, yeah, nice. Now that was worth the trip all by itself. Alright, let's get back to making our raft. That way, in case our other pheromone expires before I get to it, we got a nice fresh one. Alright, let's see. Over here. This doesn't look too bad. Got some critters running around. Which is good. We do want, some life. But we might have to take care of some of these, but that ought to be fun because we are in creative mode, so I don't have to worry about dying. That's good practice. And Mr. Raptor, like I said, I'm not worried about you. I'll just blast everything in the area with the pistol, and then we'll build the raft. Gives me a chance to have a little fun and play with my pistol. Practice more because I'm not that great at it. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah. Come on. I don't even care if you bite me. Yeah. You want some more? Come on, bite me. Yeah. Oh, poor you. Didn't work, did it? How about you guys? You want some of this? Huh? All right, no crowding. Okay. Yeah. Just because, I can't die doesn't mean you can play that. Come here, let me... Holy crap, you guys are too close. You know what? I don't like when you get all close. These stupid little compies and stuff. I can fly. Yeah. Where'd I go? Ah, shoot you in the ass from behind, yeah. Ah, oh, that's where I went, yeah. You too, get out of here. Come on. Yeah, you think you can get me? I just fly up in the air and... It's too bad you can't play the game like this all the time. Well, I guess you could. But, oh man, I broke my pistol? Holy crap. I got another one now. Yeah, what do we got left down here? I want to make a raft. What the heck's hitting me over here? Oh, these damn bugs. Alright. I'll shoot you guys too. Where you at? Where'd you go? Way over there. Can I get you from here? Yeah. Oh, I'll leave that little guy alone. Nah. Okay, what's this? More bugs. Yeah. Oh man, figures I had a beat on you and I ran out of bullets. Hey. I'll salt that. I'll move over here and regroup. Too close. What do we got down here? Here's another bug. Let's see if I can get him. There you go. A little Dilophosaur. Come here. Yeah, you're done. Come here. Anybody else want some of this? Oh, you think you got away? Ooh. Ooh. Maybe I can't reach him. That's no problem. Take that. Oh, now it's quiet. Okay, well that cleared everything up. Maybe now we can get to building our raft. Why are you invisible? What the heck? What kind of technique is that? There you go. You gotta show me how you did that there, Ozzy. That was cool. Huh. Right. Now we can build our raft. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so you're gonna step out here in the water, make sure you got a raft crafted up. And you have to be in the water before you can actually stick your raft there. And that's where we're gonna start. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go to options on the raft and we're gonna hide the sail. Alright, that'll get rid of the sail. Now you're gonna need a fence post and a pillar. I got most of the stuff crafted up here, so I'm gonna put the fence posts in my bar. And see this hole up here in the front? Hold on a sec. Right here. I'm gonna come over to the side so you can see it. And right there in that hole, we're gonna center that right in the hole there. Just a wooden fence post. Click it and set it in. And that right there will allow you to lower your foundations. Now take a foundation. See right here, if you do it without lowering the foundation's too high. So what we're going to do is take our pillar now. Okay. And I got one crafted right here. Stick that in here. So put it up in the front here and we'll click on it. That right there will allow you to lower your foundation now, and you grab your foundation and now it's nice and flush and it's also centered. Right now come over here and pick up your pillar, and you can come down here and pick up your fence post, and now you can lay your other foundation. Should be nice and level. Okay, now over here on the side, what we're going to do is, after we put our foundations down here on the raft, what? Yeah, no, I thought I got rid of all you guys. Hold on. Lots of drama here. You know, always messing up videos. Now we are going to want to leave See where I'm standing? There's no foundation there. You're going to want to leave that piece open because you're going to have to access your raft. Okay. Now, if we put one down, if you put one down here, you're not going to be able to access your raft. See that? It's not coming up. So what we want to do is make sure that we leave one space open. Okay, it doesn't matter which side, but leave a space open so you can just climb down here. Once you hit E, you access your raft, okay? All right, so now after we have those three foundations in, we're going to switch to ceilings. And we're going to put one on the side. A couple more in front too, hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this 4 wide. Okay. Right in the front here. I went out one more row and I'm 4 across. Okay. Now there's 2 rows here. Now what we're going to do is put our ceiling down here. Again, we're going to leave that one open and just fill in the back there. Go behind where your rudder is and put a row there. And I'm using ceilings here. See? So we have 4 across, 3 down so far. Okay. So we've got a 3x4. We're going to go to a 4x4 right here. So there's 1, 2. This one you can put in the back. You don't have to, because you still have access to your raft there. All right. Now this right here is a little bit small, but I want to make sure that we can actually set our gateways in, because I want to use gateways for this raft. Okay. Next, you're going to take some wooden ramps. Let's see, you come right up here to the edge in the front. And we're going to put our wooden ramps over on the sides. But I'm going to add one more row. All right, so now we're working with a 5x4. Okay. 3, 4, 5, yeah. And 4 across. All right. So remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 row behind the rudder, 3 rows in the front. Okay, if you have any questions on that, that's what I have going here. Okay. That should be big enough. Now, run up to the front. We're going to get our wooden ramps. Make sure they're on ramp and not on ceiling. And we're going to put 2 down here. We're going to run over to this side. We're going to put 2 down here. Okay. We're going to run all the way in the back, right where this is. We're going to put 1 in the back. Okay, in the same block right behind your rudder there. Yeah, that right there should work. Okay, now we're starting right at the end where your ramps are. We're going to start placing our walls down. We're going to use doorways for this. So make sure once you get your wall at the end of that ramp there, you separate it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Now you want to make these 2 high. Okay. Good. And that right there is going to be the outer edge of our taming trap. Okay. And on this side right here, I got my wood facing in, but you can have it either way. And that's what you should have, what it should look like right now. From there, we can start placing our walls for the base side. of our raft here. And we're just going to make these regular walls. So we're going to come over here, you hit R, and cycle through them and get a regular wall there. Not the movable one. There you go. That's all we're going to do here. We're going to go outside all the way around this perimeter here. And when you get to like right behind your rudder here, I'm going to make that a double doorway. You can put 2 double doorways even if you want. It's up to you, but I like to use a bigger door there. That way I can drive dinos in there that I'm riding and keep them safe sometimes if I'm playing PvP. Okay, so we went around. We're only going 1 high here. All right. So craft yourself up a door if you don't already have one. It's just regular steel reinforced door. You'll get the option for the double doors. You know, it'll automatically choose it when you put it up. There we go. Put that door in. And now we're ready to put our ceilings down. So we come back over here. We'll pick up your ceilings. This is what it looks like on the inside. The ceilings, we're not going any higher, but that's plenty. And we're going to put them in on this side. This side we put our walls up on, of course. I'm looking for where my rudder is because one of these I want to make a little hatch right here. That'll be good. And the rest are just regular ceilings. I'm going real slow here. Alright, so now we have a hatch frame up there in the ceiling, and that's the inside of our base. Don't forget to put a door up there and a ladder. Now, if you're playing single player, you don't really even need a door, but it's probably good to have a door on that, or window, whatever you call it, your hatch frame cover. Because I have had diamorphs fly in and stuff and start attacking me or a tame I have in there. So we're putting a ladder here. That way we can get up on the ladder, get up on the roof. And if you got a big tame, you know, you can still see it from here. And it's a good way to escape if things get kind of quirky too. But you can actually tame a bigger tame up here. Okay. If you don't want to be down below. Okay, now I'm going to put a railing around here on the top. Because when I come up, I do tend to run off sometimes. So I'm going to quick craft a railing. And we're going to put our species X up here, our turrets. And I might have some pigs up here to feed them, and I don't want them running off either. So I'm just going to put the railings. They'll be able to shoot right over the railings. So they're pretty high plants. So it won't be too bad. The railing won't interfere with anything. It'll keep everyone from falling off the top. Here we go. So got our railing on top. The inside of our base is done. And this is what it looks like on top. Plenty of room for some turrets. Okay, let's get back down here. And this is the inside of our base. So we could put a smithy and stuff in here, and we'll do that later in a little bit. Let's finish the trap part. I'm going to use gateways for this. Regular stone gateways. And I believe we're going to need 4 of them. You're not going to need as many as I craft up in creative mode here. I'll click it once and it'll make me 20 or something. I don't know what the number will be. 20, I think. So let's put those down. Okay. And of course you got to make gates for them too. So we're going to put one here. Going to put one here. I thought I hit stone gateways, but these ones are metal, but that's okay. All right. And then we're going to have to add doors to those. And the trap's built. Actually, the whole raft is built, except for our turrets and some inside work. So this is what your trap looks like and your raft. We got doors, big gateways for dinos to run into. We're safe in the back, and we can come up on top and we can plant some turrets and stuff. You could have a garden. If you're playing single player, you could even put your plants and stuff up there. If you want to make kibble and stuff, you can put your crops up there. So we're going to open that door. When you open it to the inside, that's what you want if you're taming, okay? Because then you can just run right in like I just did and close the doors. All right? If they open to the outside and you run inside, you're not going to be able to close those doors. So make sure that you close them and open them on the inside. I'm going to do this side because I'm more comfortable with taming, and we'll try to tame something and get it to run into the raft for you. See, you can run right inside. And with that door open, all you gotta do is run over to the side. I'll show you how that works. Let's see if we can find something to run in here. Is there anything over here? Maybe not. No biggie, we'll just move upstream a little bit. We'll see if we can find something up here. Let's see. Ah, there's a trike. This is good for like trikes, therosaurs. Now a lot of times with the new AI, you can't get them to run into the pen because they tend to want to go around it. Sometimes you even might have to let them hit you once and then follow you in. So it's a hard thing nowadays in this new game. But we're just gonna punch this guy because I don't want to knock him out with a dart. I don't know what level he is even, but let's see if we can get him to follow us in, and especially if he came right in this one. Yeah, you just run over here to the door and bam. Yeah, take that, yeah. Now you can sit right in here and take your time and tame your new friend. He's probably a low level one shot. Yeah, he's a level 10. But that's how nice it is to have a raft, and you can tame on the inside. Not too bad, huh? Now, it doesn't always work so smooth and easy. He ran right in. A lot of times you might have a lot more drama than that. Ta-da! But that's how we're going to use it to tame stuff. Okay? Now, we need a smithy and we need some turrets. Let's go to that. Let me see over around here. I guess I'll put the smithy over there. Yeah, against the wall. Keep it out of the way there. We'll put a smithy here. We'll put a forge down. If you hit Q, you can adjust it and get them close together if you want, you know. You can put a couple down if you want. And of course you put a pestle down and all that good stuff. Okay. Also, you want to put a bed in, and you can pretty much live in here, and this can be your mobile base. I like to have a big base somewhere and then also have a raft or two. I'm going to put my pestle down over here. And of course my bed in case, you know, things tend to go wrong. Keep it by the forge here. Come on, adjust. There you go. I want more than one usually. Okay. And that sets up our raft pretty good, all except for a bed. And to do the turrets, since I'm in creative mode, I might as well spend the money and put a double bunk bed in. Yeah, now I got all the comforts of home right here in my own little mobile base. And you can travel all over the map in it, as long as you can get through, you know. I like it. Okay, so that's how we build the taming part of the raft and our inside base. Let's go to our protective part and go get some, we're gonna have to make our plots, you know, for our species X. So we need crop plots next. And I'm gonna go back to my other base and I'm gonna cryopod up some pigs so we can have fertilizer. And I'll bring those back also. And we'll put the crop plots in and we'll grow our plants. And that right there will be in the next episode because I don't want to go too long in this one. Because then it takes forever to load up. But this right here is our raft. We're ready to tame, and now we are going to put some species X on the top. So join me in the next video where we'll be making turrets for our raft. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye now.